With Spiritforged dropping on February 13th, trade values are going to move fast. And if you're still doing trade math in your head, well, this is where things can go wrong. A couple videos ago, I teased that I was building something for Riftbound players, specifically because the new set releases turn trading into straight chaos. Prices are shifting almost hourly on the release date, and then they actually shift daily. You'll see cards spike, other cards crash, and then suddenly nobody at the table is confident the trade is actually fair. I went ahead, I built a tool that I wish existed when the new set dropped. Actually, I wanted to do this earlier, but I just didn't have time. So here it is. You have one place where you can track both sides of a trade using real market values pulled from TCG Player without jumping between tabs or guessing or tracking manually or on piece of paper or worst of all in your head. So let me show you exactly how the Riftbound Trade Assistant handles this. Let's get into it. All right, so here we at my website. It's tcg-nexus.com. I'll have the link in the description. So here is my trade assistant. You're going to go, once you land into the landing page, you're going to go hit that top left corner here, which is Trade Assistant. On the drop down, you're going to select, obviously, Riftbound. Now, you're going to have two views where you have the left and the right panel. The left panel could be what you're trading for, and the right panel is what could be you're trading with your partner here. So you'll go ahead and hit search, and at this point you can either search by card name or you can search by card number. So let's look at Kaisa, for example. All right, so in here it's gonna bring out all the results that have Kaisa. You'll notice that some of these don't have images. That's because TCG Player doesn't have images, so I'm pulling all of the data from TCG Player via API. But you'll see here, now obviously you'll see cards are automatically defaulted to foil. That's because there's no regular printing of that card, so I'll show you. And then what I'll be tracking is the actual market price. Now guys, this is market price. So market price changes daily based on the average, right? So that's what I use when I do trades. I also sell singles on eBay, and I sell on market price. I trade on market price. I know some of you guys like to trade on TCG verified low. That's something I don't do, but I could eventually add that type of feature if you would like. But let's imagine I had this Kaisa Survivor alternate art. You can actually click on the image here, and you're actually going to get a little bit more details. You'll see that it's from the origins, has a set number, the printing type, showcase, and you can actually click on this link. Let's say if you didn't have it and you really wanted to, like, no way, is Kaisa really $86 right now? Well, you can click on this link here and it redirects you straight to TCG Player. As you can see, the market price is $86.44. And if you don't have any cards or any play, I do have, this does use my TCG Player affiliate link. So if you do purchase something from there, I mean, thank you. But you don't have to do that, right? But what you end up doing, you'll end up adding that to your trade. Okay, so let's say on the left-hand side, we're going to have the $86.44 worth of value. And on the right-hand side, you're going to use what your opponent has, or excuse me, your trade partner. So let's say he has a showstopper that I'm looking for. Okay, I need a showstopper. So right now, we're still looking at a $54 difference in value. So I can still get more cards, right? So let's look at Thousand Tail, right? Thousand Tail Watcher. We'll go ahead and add him to the trade. Okay, so now we're still difference of $34, right? We still want some more, we still need some cards, right? So let's keep looking at, let's look at Seal. And this one will be Seal of multiple cards, Seal of Unity, Seal of whatever. So obviously this Seal of Discord, if you click on it, there's no price because we don't have any set data, right, on this. So there's not going to be any kind of pricing on this information. So you can't trade that one because it's not going to do anything for you. But let's say I had a Seal of Unity for trade. I want to add that. They had Seal of Unity. I want to add that to the trade. Okay, we're still $11 short, right? But they're like, oh, I just saw this guy had a really sweet stack deck, right? So here in stack deck, this is an example where you'll see why is there two stack decks? And then you'll see there's there's actually no price for the normal, and there's only a foil price. You can toggle it, right? Same thing for the regular stack deck. You can toggle it and you'll see the price. Well, if you click on here, again, the reason I don't have the image is because TCG Player doesn't have the image, but you'll look, this is actually the organized promotional play promo card. So that's why you don't have a normal printing of this. It's just a promotional play that only comes in foil. So that card is worth a little bit more foiled than the normal stack deck card. Again, you could click on the links if you're not entirely sure or you want to validate. Just click on the link, it sends you straight to TCG Player, and look at it. Market price is $6.43. So again, I'm pulling these market prices daily, but let's say we go ahead and add the stack deck. We're still $6 short. Now I want to see, oh wait, he has two. I want to do two stacks, and there you go. I just mapped out the entire trade value for you. Now you're basing about 73 cents off. For me, that's good. I don't need to be that close. And now you can just equally set up the trade. I'm pulling all of these values today. Now, if you think this is actually helpful, go ahead and do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button. If you think the trade assistant is going to help you with your trades. Again, I made this for the community. I hated trading cards and constantly going to eBay. So I actually did it for Star Wars Unlimited and I did it for Gundam. And I actually wanted to just go ahead and include Riftbound. I also want to point out this is going to have all of the set 2 cards coming out as well. TCG Player already has those cards in its library, but we don't have no prices yet. So what happens when it comes out, when Riftbound comes out, let's look at, so when set 2 drops, my recommendation is, because it takes a little bit of time for that market price to kind of sync up, I would probably go here and then just look at what TCG Player has at that time, because this number is going to be moving fast. I am going to add a feature where I'm probably going to sync up the market syncs faster. Typically, I do it only once every 24 hours. But when the new set drops, I'll probably have it update every maybe 3 to 4 hours so that we can get the most recent prices. But anyways, I also want to let y'all know this also works for all of the overnumber cards here. So you should see the Darius here, right? So we're looking at, that's the regular, well, this is the metal card. It's going for $1,000. There's no image of it, unfortunately. This is the regular Darius overnumbered cards going for about $46. And then the signature is going for about $500. So like I said, this has all of the Riftbound cards. Be careful, just beware. Sometimes when you first load the site, it might take a little bit for the data to get cached to come up. So just be patient. But that's pretty much it. All right, that's it for the trade assistant for Riftbound. So you remember, set 2 drops on February 13th, and prices are going to move fast. If you want to stay ahead of trades when that happens, I'm going to share the Riftbound Trade Assistant link below. So go ahead, explore it, check it out, and make sure you use it during your release weekend so that you can track all your trades easily. And if you have any questions about the app or if you find any bugs, let me know. Just hit me up in the comments and I'll gladly resolve any issues. Anyways, thank you for your time. I hope you appreciated this video and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.